Good morning. I'm going to do an Ikea haul for you today. I have already filmed this video once and managed to chop my own head off. So you had me about up to here, so I thought I'd give it another bash, and if it doesn't work this time then it's obviously not meant to be. So here goes. I went to Ikea on Friday with my friend and with Minnie, my daughter. Sorry, the cats are mucking about in the background. Amazing. And yeah, went to Ikea on Friday, managed to get a few bits. Didn't stray too far off my list, which is pretty good for me. I just want to take you through what I got. So, first of all, we went into the stationery section, and I am a massive lover of stationery, and very sad, I know, but managed to not spend too long in there, and managed to not buy too many bits. However, I've got a couple of bits, so if I just show you those quickly. So I got this wrapping paper. I quite like brown paper. I did all of our Christmas presents in brown paper, and that's what I've got here. So it's brown paper. This one's with dots. This one's the brown paper with the black printed over the top, and this one seems like little speech bubbles. And there is another one in the pack as well, which is brown paper with black diagonal stripes. That's lovely as well. Thought they're quite nice, sort of neutral, unisex, if you will. Not too much. So yeah, got those. They were £5 for the 4 rolls, so slightly over £1 a roll, which I don't think is too bad. Something quite nice and a bit something not everyone's going to have. Oh, and I got these to go with them, which are just the little name tags with the different sort of speech bubbly type bits on as well, so you know whose gift is whose. I also got this wrapping paper, which I think is really lovely. Got a little ladybird, mushroom, fox, loads of different animals. This is just a children's one, really. We've got quite a lot of nieces and nephews, and Minnie is also going to be turning 1 next month, which means a lot of her friends are going to be turning 1 shortly as well. So I'm going to need a few to wrap a few children's presents. So that's going to come in very handy. This was £1.75 for this roll. And from the stationery section, I am a lover of pads, I'm a lover of lists, I write everything down, sometimes more than once, bit of a waste of time, but hey, that's what I do. I use pads at home, have about 4 different pads on the go at any one time, which drives my husband crazy, and I also use them at work. So this one is actually going to be a work pad, but I thought it was good size to get a bit more onto the page, really. Herbert! Sorry about the Herbert. Come on. No, darling. Good boy. Oh, hair cloud. Okay, moving on. So for Minnie, I got these bits. Oh. This, and this. So basically, she's been in a grow bag up until now, and they say that once they're 1, they can have a pillow and a duvet. I'm not a massive stickler for guidelines. I think she's actually probably been ready to have the duvet for a bit longer, but just when it's something like that, for something that's really a matter of safety, I have just stuck to it. So I've got, hello mate, a pillow, which is quite cute because it's sort of got a higher bit around the edge and then the lower bit in the middle where the head actually goes. Little duvet as well, and then the cover for it that I got is just a plain one, although it's got a sort of stripes on it. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's got sort of stripes on it, kind of like hotel bedding. And I haven't done a nursery tour yet, but which I will do. But her cot is actually yellow, and she's got lots of different colours in her rooms. She's got like a throw with little tassels on it, which are different colours, and she's got a cushion in there, which has got green and pink on it. So I don't want to start confusing things with more patterns and more stuff. So I just got a plain one, then a throw, and that will go over it. And the duvet was £8. This was £8. I'm just going to check the receipt for the price of the pillow. £5 the pillow was. That seems quite a lot when you consider that the duvet was £8, £5 for a pillow, but hey, that's what it is. They're all quite pricey because they know that you're going to want to get them at some point. Moving on to the kitchen. So I got a muffin tin. I know everyone's already got one of these, and I should have had one for a long time, but I hadn't. This is the first purchase of one of these badges, and I'm pretty pleased with it. To be honest, I don't want to make actual muffins in it. What I want to make are those, those breakfast muffins, which are bacon in the bottom, then some chopped up mushrooms, then crack an egg on top. That is what I want to make. So hopefully next weekend we should be having those for breakfast. I also got this cheapy frying pan. Muffin tin was £5. This was £1.95. It's just a non-stick, quite small frying pan. We've obviously got a couple of frying pans. They are rubbish. You can't fry an egg in them for toffee. So I got this. Oh, it is Teflon. Well, my husband said to me, don't get one unless it's this particular one, Teflon coated, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Which I didn't think this was Teflon. I thought it was just their own brand, but it is a Teflon coating. So this might actually work out all right, because he had his eye on someone that was, £30 odd or something ridiculous, which is why I thought I'd get this cheapy one in between to just keep us going, basically, until I can can't imagine it ever happening, but until I can justify spending a lot of money on a frying pan. So we've got that for now anyway. I shall see how it goes. I'll review to you. And also I bought these bowls. These are just replacement bowls. We've got these already, but I've broken a load of them, so they're just 80p. So I've got those to replace the ones that I've got broken. So I've got 3 to make us back up to 6 again. I should have probably got a couple of spare as well. Probably wasn't my most sensible move, but hey. A candle. Of course, you can't go to Ikea and not come back with a candle of some description. So this is a Luga one. It's quite nice because it's in the jar. It's got 2 wicks in it, and it's a cotton fragrance, but it was £6, which isn't that bad when you consider some candles, like a Jo Malone or something like that, but I don't expect it's anywhere near as potent as that. But it is lovely, so that's alright for £6, I think. The cat's scared of something that I've just put down over there. And this next thing, I got 3 of these, and they're the over-the-door hangers. So if I just show you, I should have put it together, but I haven't. If I just show you, it just basically attaches like that. There's a little screw here, so you put that through this hole, and it's like that, and it just hangs. It just hooks onto the back of the top of the door, so you can still shut the door and everything with this up. We've already got one which we have under our stairs, so when you shut the door, you can put your coats on that on it, and you shut the door, you shut everything away into the under the stairs cavity, which is really handy. But basically, because we rent our place, there's not always as much storage, but you don't want to really start putting hooks into here, there and everywhere, because you're going to have to end up filling holes. So I thought these are actually a really good idea. So I've got one to replace a really thin one that we have in Aiden's room, whereas this is actually quite sturdy and will last and cope with a bit of weight. The one we got was just kind of more wiry, and it hasn't. So I've got one for to replace that one for the bathroom, because I thought it'd be handy to put dressing gowns and stuff like that on, and then one for Minnie's room as well. So 3 of those. Then I got this little hanging badger, and you can use it for anything really, but what I'm thinking of doing is putting our scarves just through the holes, probably every other or something, because scarves are a bit thicker, and then that just makes it access to our scarves a bit easier. Again, with renting you don't have as much storage space as perhaps you'd like, so that's just a handy way to get hold of things quickly. I guess some people probably don't have enough scarves to start having to worry about where they store them, but we're ridiculous, so we have got a lot of scarves, but that's going to be very handy. £4.50 that is. Oh, and the over-the-door hangers were £1.95, which I thought was really reasonable for those, because they're such good quality and they really can take the weight. What next? Aid and stuff. So for Aiden, for Aiden's bedroom, I'm wanting to do it in a more kind of industrial style, kind of like a New York loft type vibe. I don't know if we can really replicate that here in sunny Worthing, but it's worth a go. So I got him this alarm clock, because his one at the moment won't match that thing. This is $4.50. I got him this lamp, which I haven't assembled, but I'll show you the picture and hopefully you can see. So it's sort of a brushed steel kind of effect, and it's to go on top of his chest of drawers, and I just think that will look quite nice in there. It's an extra lamp to have. He's got one at the moment that's sort of blue plasticky, but I just think it's a bit little for him now. He's 12, so I feel like he needs a bit more of a grown-up situation going on. So I got him that. That was £15, and I got the bulb, which was £4 for a bulb. And they get you over a barrel, don't they? Because you have to use their bulbs. The same as with their beds. If you buy their beds, you have to buy their mattresses because they're slightly different sizes. So anyway, I got one of those. Hopefully he doesn't use it too much, otherwise I'll be poor. Then I got two lampshades that are very similar. This little one is for Aiden's bedroom. Let's just take it out. So it's just a metal shade, and it's got an attachment as well, which is like the metal bit at either end, and then the wire. So one bit to attach to the ceiling, the wire comes down and attaches on top of this. However, again, because we're renting, not really worth taking off my ceiling attachments in this house, although I'll keep them in case, you know, for when we buy, if we still like them, then I can utilise them, or if I ever go off these, I might sell them. But I think that will still, I'll take the metal bit off the top here to cover up the white plastic bit, but I think that'll still look quite cool hanging up in his room, and sort of help that vibe that I'm going for. So I think that'll look pretty cool. So that's the brushed steel kind of one for his room, and I also got a cream one, exactly the same but just a bit bigger. Got this one for the kitchen. So we've got cream cupboards in there, so this I think will go really nicely, and our table is in the centre of our kitchen with the light over it. So I think that can kind of hang down over that, and I think that'll look really hard. Oh. So the small one was £12 and this larger one was £16. That's actually a really good deal because that is a lot bigger. The small one, not so much, it's kind of okay. But yeah, that one I think was a really good deal. Then the last two, I've got a couple of things I haven't got here, which I'll have to insert a shot of once I've assembled them. I've got this badger. This is just a little set of steps, wooden. I think you get them in white and black as well, but I just quite liked the plain wooden ones. And basically what I've got these for is so that Minnie can access. I've got a family toilet seat which has got a little child attachment in it, so that I'm a bit funny, I don't want things to look too kiddie, so I didn't want to have like a plastic insert, so it's attached to the toilet seat itself. So this is for her to be able to climb up and access that, and to climb up and wash her hands at the sink when she starts potty training. Obviously she's not even one yet, so I'm not doing it yet, but I really would like to get it done in the course of this year. I don't want her, you know, being 3 still wearing nappies or anything like that, and because I work full-time hours but in a short week, I'm gonna have to be pretty organised with it, so I'm getting on the ball with that. She can't walk yet, so obviously until she's walking I'm not even gonna think about it, but I'm hoping kind of Christmas time, we've got some time off anyway, so we can do that. So that is that. Some little serviettes that I got for Minnie's birthday. Don't know if we're going to be using them or not now because I don't know what's going on with it, but you know, they were probably, I think they were 70p. The steps were £13. These are 70p. And then the two other things I've got, like I said, I'll insert a little shot of them, are again, one thing for Aiden's room, which is a white locker, like a double kind of sideboard effect with 2 doors that open out with the vents on them. It's called Ikea PS. That was £70, and I want to replace his Trofast system that he's got in his room at the moment. with that. So the Trofast I think is a little bit babyish, so I'm going to replace that with this new locker, and I think that kind of keeps in with the vibe as well. And then, you know what, Hebs? I also got one of Ikea's cots, £35 for a really basic cot, because my dad and his girlfriend have Minnie every Wednesday and Monday afternoons every week. So she needs to have something a bit more permanent. At the moment I've got the travel cot at their house, so that means every time I need to use the travel cot I have to go around there, pack it up, and really it's not great for her to be, her afternoon nap is 2 hours, it's not great for her to not be sleeping on something good for her back. She's going to be there every day, you know, for the foreseeable, so she needs something proper really. So I got this cot. I already had a mattress, because in our cot it's a vintage cast iron one, so we had to layer up 2 sets of mattresses on it, because they didn't used to have the higher setting basically, and I was could be doing with lowering her down every time when she was really tiny, and sometimes you try to scoop them back in, don't you, when they're really little. So although it's fine now, when she was little we needed that higher setting, so we had one mattress on top of the other, kind of like the Princess and the Pea, which actually looks really nice. But yeah, she doesn't need that anymore, so I've taken one out, that's going to Dad's, and it's going to be in that cot as well, so again I'll insert a little shot of that. And that's everything I bought. Did I say the locker unit was £70? Yes, so I need to assemble quite a few bits, not too much, but assemble a few bits, and I really need to get cracking, because I want to tidy up the house as well, because we've got a lady to come and do a deep clean on the house, which is very lazy, I know, but with working you want to spend your free time with the bubs. So yes, the lady will be here cleaning, so I want to get everything kind of set up so she knows she's cleaning the right bits, as it were. So I'm going to get that sorted out. And that is everything. That is my IKEA haul. Do let me know what you think, if there's any bargains that I've missed out on when I've been going up there, no doubt. And also if there's anything else you'd like to see. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.